You know, all about finding the front players. You know, the centre forwards, Islam Feruz, and maybe those attacking midfield players as well. But big job on. But Villa are never easy, especially at Villa Park. But this is something that I'm sure they'll thrive on.
We saw last week against Liverpool, didn't we, that they just didn't allow Chelsea any time to settle at the start of the match, and did rather rattle Chelsea that. Villa with a first period of possession and a shot which flies harmlessly wide of Jamal Blackman's Marco van Ginkel. But he is eligible to play in this competition in terms of age. He's only 21, continuing to step up his rehabilitation after 71 minutes at Stoke. Had an hour against Blackburn, played a half against Manchester United. It's all valuable gas in the tank. Here's Robinson again going for goal. He's not afraid to shoot on sight, is he?
Well, he's looking for a goal, isn't he? I mean, this one was a light to played a lot more games, but just recently getting a couple of games, so that'll do him good.
Beautiful evening here at Villa Park. Here's Charly Musonda. The Tika's on the bench. Only 4 substitutes named by Chelsea tonight. Squad is being stretched by the cup commitments. Of course, there's been the Premier League Cup and the UEFA Youth League as well for Chelsea this season. Here's Nehemie. Stumble affords him some space, trying to feed it through to Feruz, and a real chance for the opening goal, which is taken. Chelsea go ahead early on through John Swift. The goalkeeper may feel he should have done better with that, but Swift able to tuck it under his body, rather in the style of Demba Ba at Swansea yesterday. It was a poor error from Craig Hill, really, but John Swift gets the goal, and Chelsea in no time at all have the lead.
And the passing was good. You know, there was a little bit of good fortune, because the pass from Nehemie was for Islam Feruz, and it rolled over his boot, but into the path of John Swift. How many times have we seen John Swift do this? When he gets into a good position, he finishes well, and it's on his left foot. Yes. Whereas if you come to a stadium like this one at Villa Park, it feels bigger, so it gives you that little air of confidence to be able to pass the ball. And if you do make the odd mistake, sometimes you get away with it because you've got a bit more space. So, you know, they'll enjoy this. You know, they'll enjoy passing the ball, because that's what they're good at.
Davey looking to bring it out of defence. Oh, he's fed Feruz. Real chance here for Islam Feruz to put Chelsea 2-0 in front. It's a good save that by Hill. He chose to take it quite early there rather than get a bit closer. Musonda. He's played it back to Johnson. Johnson away from Van Ginkel. And he's played it through here. There's no flag. Goes up belatedly.
Well, I thought he was
job
offside.
It did.
Yeah, I thought he was offside. I mean, it's a good finish. It's the side down, really, with a poor delivery into the box. All he's got to do is put it across the face. Hasn't got to pick anybody out from that position.
Stieber, shot from the edge of the box, is lashed into the net by Daniel Johnson, and Villa do have their equaliser. You have to say it's been coming. Blackman is beaten. Johnson makes it. Villa 1, Chelsea 1.
Too much space, too much room. They've moved the ball quite well here, Villa, haven't they? From the throw-in. A little bit good fortune there, but it's a good first-time ball across the face by Stieber. And to say Daniel Johnson's finished this well. I just thought Daniel Johnson was actually looking quite bright. He was moving the ball forward very, very well for Villa. And he's found himself out. But the fact they've scored will be disappointing for Dermot. That was a foul throw.
Referee allowing Villa to get on with it. Shot comes in from distance, which Blackman just about deals with.
Well, it was Callum Robinson again, wasn't it? Keen to special to beat Jamal.
To cool head under pressure there.
Great
Swift
pass.
With a good ball out to Mitchell. Feruz waiting. Yeah, he was. It's him. It's not going to count.
Had to just hold his run there. Glaringly offside. I'm actually surprised Reece passed the ball to him. He's that far.
It's just a little short for Nditi. This is Abdo.
Good tackle. Good tackle. He's got a good portion of the ball there, Adam Nditi. Just won the ball back in a good area. The pass was meant for Marco van Ginkel, I think, and it sort of split the players, and neither of them got it in the end. That's a great ball.
And there's no flag here. Swift again. Same outcome. Chelsea restore their lead. John Swift gets his second of the night. It was a killer pass again to pick him out, and a dead-eyed finish.
That's a great ball, isn't it, for Marco van Ginkel, but no pressure on him. Sees the run. John Swift, great run. The fullback, Villa, the fullback, just does not see him coming in. And he should be tucking in and not allowing that run, but John Swift takes full advantage. Great run into space. It's a huge gap. Said a few moments ago that we'll create another opportunity shortly as long as our passing gets better. And that's, if he's going to knock it long, it's going to go into wide areas rather than down the middle. But on odd occasions, you just have to somehow split the play and put your boot behind it.
Musonda thought about the shot, then thought better of it. Johnson, the Villa goal scorer, took the ball from him. Baker. Baker's going to go for goal, rolled it along the ground. It was easy for Craig Hill.
Yeah, no options to his left.
You'd expect the centre halves to gobble it up. It's quite rare to see a player not particularly tall playing up front on his own. But Feruz has got quality and pace, and it doesn't really matter.
I was going to say, you put the ball on the floor even 2 or 3 feet, and he doesn't mind shooting either. Good save, bang on target. As long as
that, didn't he, Feruz?
As long as your crosses are no more than 4 off the ground, you know, he loves to sort of dive in and stoop in for headers. I've seen him do that on several occasions. He's not going to win the stuff that's 6, 7 feet in the air, but this is what he's good at. Sees the opportunity. It's decent. It's a good save.
It was heading in. First corner of the night's gone Chelsea's way. In front of the Holt end. The largest stands behind a goal in the Premier League. Baker it is who sends it over. Aki gets his head to it. Oh, the goalkeeper had no idea where that was going. It took a deflection on its way wide.
As much as passing the ball and putting the ball in the back of the net, it's all part of the game.
Feruz. To Ssewankambo, here's Reece Mitchell. Lovely touch off from Feruz to Swift, and here's Lewis Baker. What a goal that would have been. Lovely passing move again from Chelsea. Baker just put his finish a little too close.
If he's in the right position, he's close at hand, he's got the best view.
Musonda. Swift, perfect weight on the pass for Baker. Can he finish this time? In style. Cheeky chip from Lewis Baker. 3 goals for Chelsea, and they have all been of the highest quality. Lovely passing football yet again, and Craig Hill is beaten for the 3rd time in the first half.
Well, John Swift's having one of those games in the finding that space, but what a pass this is. Absolutely brilliant. Cheeky, yes. Brilliant, yes. And after the one struck before and the goalkeeper made a decent save, he makes no mistake this time, Lewis Baker. And that's a lovely, lovely finish, but the pass, absolutely brilliant.
Well, he put it too close to the goalkeeper.
Reading the situation very, very well.
Graham. Stieber. Just doing enough to win the ball back there. Just put Robinson under pressure and force the error. Well, then he almost gave it to Robinson. Sliding challenge from Swift was an important one to keep it away from Johnson. Johnson did win it back off Swift though, and here's a chance for Villa to reduce the deficit. Oh, perfectly placed to clear it away was Alex Davey. It had squirmed underneath Jamal Blackman, but the Chelsea Manchester clubs, who are close to Chelsea in the table, both 0-0. City at Newcastle, United at Spurs.
Well, I think you can probably say that, as we did in the first half, as the second half remains the same, there's going to be more goals.
And there might be one here. Oh, it's a good save.
Great save
from Blackman to deny Robinson this time, but Robinson can't believe he hasn't scored.
Well, as I was just about saying just before that last opportunity for Villa, it's nice that the game's continued in the same vein, quite open. Both teams with the opportunity for scoring more goals.
John Swift on a hat-trick.
Yeah, I'd have to say that I hope that we got the more quality, but you wouldn't be surprised if there's not another 3 or 4 goals here tonight.
Look at the space here for Charly Musonda, no flag. Ball back for Feruz. Smacked toward goal by Baker.
Again, another opportunity go out like he's done a few times when there's been physical contact.
Good to see them quickly kissing and making up.
Never happened like that in days gone by.
Graham over the free kick. It's a good delivery. It's 3-2. Villa right back in the game. It was perfectly flighted in toward Callum Robinson, and this time he got his finish right. Nothing Blackman could do about that. Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 3.
Well, it was a difficult one to miss once he gets there, but just looking at it's Marco van Ginkel, isn't it? He misses the header. Unfortunately, gets underneath it or mistimes his jump. And it's a simple one. Callum Robinson to put into the back of the net. There we see Marco just trying to get something on the ball. Doesn't do that. Position at the back is such a terrific defender for me. And we'll shore it up a little bit, but I think it's more about Thursday's Youth Cup game as well. Need to give him a bit of time.
Robinson. Shot on the edge of the box, but Blackman lost it, and then he was quick to react with Johnson bearing down on him.
Does need to go right-footed or left-footed here. We know how comfortable he is on either side. Looks like he's going to go right-footed, but does he go to the goalkeeper's left or right?
Baker, oh, so close. Rippled the side of the net.
It's a good effort, isn't it? Had us all taking a deep gasp.
Webb. All over the top for Robinson to chase. Ssewankambo there with him. No foul. Picked up by Jordan Graham. Danger here. Graham deflected. Good defending in the end.
Yeah, it's good. Again, frustrates Villa because they've got to chase to get the ball back again. Unless we give it away cheaply.
Manchester City have finished their game 0-0 the score there, so they're on 35 points. Chelsea are about to go on to 38 with 2 games of the season to go. Oh, how about that from Van Ginkel? He almost snapped that crossbar in two.
Brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant.
3 minutes of stoppage time as expected.
It's a great ball as well.
Baker, is there another goal for Chelsea at the death here? Poured away by the goalkeeper. Brown will keep it alive. Back for Swift. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a penalty.
It's got to be, hasn't it? I think the goalkeepers were awful here with this cross. I think the goalkeeper's got to deal with the cross better than he did. It was easy for us to pick up a loose ball inside.
Baker with a wry smile. He thinks there's a bit of kidology involved, maybe. Baker versus Hill then. 4-2, rattled in with no problem whatsoever. Hill did well to get out the way. It was hit so powerfully by Lewis Baker, and that is the cherry on top of the cake. It's 4-2.
He wasn't holding back here, was he, Lewis? I mean, it's a super strike, sweet as you like, into the back of the net. No chance for the keeper. I think if he'd gone the right, Villa have had a go as well, and to be fair to them. They had to go second half, but I think all the damage was done in the first period with the 3 goals that we got.
A thoroughly entertaining 90 minutes of action and a thoroughly satisfying result for Chelsea. Still well on course for the playoffs. John Swift with 2, Lewis Baker with 2. Johnson and Robinson replied for Villa. But it's Chelsea who've won the match. Final score, Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 4.